You'd probably expect a low-hour Rust team to build like absolute garbage, while a high-hour Rust team constructed a magnificent monolith. But is that really the case? Today I'm going to have two teams with drastically different hours in Rust build their little hearts out for 1 hour, and then I'm dropping something on them. They're going to have to swap bases! And they were not happy.
I called that.
I expected the low-hour team to be happy about the change. I mean, they literally are upgrading to a base that is built by a team with more than 10 times their hours, but I did not expect what happened in this video, so I hope you enjoy. Are you guys ready to go and build your bases?
Yeah, let's go.
The builders are going to have 1 hour to build with unlimited wood and stone, 50,000 metal fragments, 500 high quality metal, and 12 auto turrets. Once they complete their grand design, I'll be unleashing my team of raiders to retrieve the golden egg in 60 minutes or less.
Because I don't want people commenting, oh, water advantage.
So you're thinking Ice Lake, but you don't want to build in water because the comments are going to be like, oh, low hour noobs, 1.6k hours combined. Of course, they go for the most OP spot.
Oh, abusing water. If there wasn't water, they'd lose. It's like, I want to win fair and square.
On an Ice Lake, yeah. Everyone knows Ice Lake's completely fair and balanced. So you are settling on the Ice Lake then?
Yeah, I like this one. If that rock wasn't there, it would be perfect, but...
Why do you think an Ice Lake is a good place to build?
Flat, easy to build. The terrain's not going to mess with you.
Alright, fair enough. Easy.
Also, it's snow.
Pretty easy to see them coming from every angle.
Yeah, it's snow, so our base is kind of tall, so we can just see them coming from everywhere except this mountain, which, I mean, we'll just expect them there from one of these sides.
What kind of base design are you going for? I know you guys only have 1.6k hours combined, so like what kind of bases do you normally design?
Yeah, I usually do circles, but this time I went for an eggshell. We stayed up all last night designing it, so...
Yeah, of course you did.
It was all day for me, but yeah.
Oh, did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were messing with me.
No.
Yeah, no, we were up for a while designing a base.
I had 2 hours of sleep for this video. It's alright.
The holiday season is upon us, and it's time for you to treat yourself to the ultimate care experience, the Performance Package 5 Ultra from Manscaped. Stick to the end for 20% off. Rather than having to contort myself like I'm practicing for a yoga retreat when I shave my balls, the Lawnmower 5.0 is perfectly safe to use, and of course, the Skin Safe Trimmer takes it a step further. Keep those jingle bells smooth, and say goodbye to razor burn with a Crop Smoother Aftershave Lotion, and your significant other will love the fresh finishing touch provided by the Crop Preserver. It smells almost as lovely as you're going to feel. It's clear drying and free from pesky irritants. The Weed Whacker 2.0 is great for grooming those hard to reach places like your nose and ears, and again it's got the skin safe technology. Of course, all these products are completely waterproof, and if you're buying now with my code on screen in the description, you get 2 free gifts like the Boxers 2.0 made of a soft yet durable material, and the Shed travel bag to hold all your grooming needs, ideal for holiday travel. So what are you waiting for? Wrap up your year feeling great with the Performance Package 5 Ultra from Manscaped, and use my promo code to get 20% off with free international shipping. Your jingle bells are gonna thank you. I know you're gonna build something great, hopefully. Everyone is expecting you guys to fail. Whenever you're ready, don't forget to use B grade. When you place your first piece of whatever, the timer will begin. Good luck, right? Timer's begun. Good luck.
Alright, cheers.
Oh, you're making a stair bunker.
Otherwise, it'd be really weak to one side, which I try to work around, but it just ended up being weak on one side.
I don't know why some ceiling pieces look higher than others. I don't know if that's every server or just ours. So Ice Lake is obviously big enough for you guys to build on. Is this a sort of base you could put anywhere, or do you need a big flat space for it?
We do kind of need a bit of a flat space for it. Some externals, and maybe double compound if we have enough time.
We have time, yeah. You want to concentrate on the base, make sure the base is complete before we go too hard on the outside.
Are you going to be the kind of team that sort of builds, you know, doors and embrasures and stuff as you go along, or are you just going to build everything and then panic place all the doors after?
I'll be doing most of the deployables because he's base design, so he can build it faster.
It's a cool little shape already. We do like egg bases. I don't see enough egg base designs around here. Good luck with your build, and I'll check you soon, alright?
Difficult. No spot really sticking out. I was thinking about north of Sewer Branch. This way we have them west or south of the raid base. And the cliff in the back is unlikely. Like, they can jump up there, but it's unlikely that they build a raid base below us. So that would be the spot that I'm currently referring. I will fly one more time around, then I will probably settle on it. But I kind of don't want to go on an island because then they have extra respawns on a tugboat.
Thinking very strategically. I like the sound of that. I definitely think this is a location that I would actually build on in a wipe. You got a lovely monument very close by. There's nothing really behind you. There's some rocks and stuff in the distance that they could use as cover, but it's not like, I mean, it doesn't matter where you go on the map. There's going to be a natural cover for them to use. There's definitely plenty of room that they could fob, but obviously I do think the fact that there's a monument right next to you is definitely going to restrict them somewhat on the location that they can go. And also, if they're rushing over from, like, you know, next to the monument, or they have to run past the monument to get to you, they're going to be a sniper's dream, right? You can snipe them, L9 them, beam them, whatever. They can't really... Can you place barricades in monuments? I think you can, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Landmines, are they restricted or are they allowed?
You guys are thinking ahead, huh? Landmines.
I was thinking, hey, landmines are fun.
If you want to put a couple of landmines next to nodes and stuff, or whatever places you think they're likely to run, you know, I'm not gonna stop you. I think that could be pretty funny.
The ice legs have the issue that they are slightly slower than the surrounding area, so there would be a lot of spots for them to get control where it would be hard for us to knock them out. And this is the only spot that I have seen so far. But again, it's a huge map, so I might have missed some spots where I think we can set up relatively safely.
What kind of base design are you guys planning to build today?
3-sided base, going from there with some flank respawns in the compound, peaks everywhere. I think it's unlikely they will drop down since it's a huge risk for the raiders, but we will have roof peaks. And then, as you might have noticed from what we were talking about earlier, go for hidden turrets behind doors to give us breathing room, like if they breach, that we can like kill them and try to secure launchers and rockets.
Okay, whenever you're ready, guys, you can begin.
And let's go.
Time has begun. Good luck, guys.
I'm not upgrading right now.
They've actually started with exactly the same footprint as the other team, which is interesting because obviously every base is completely different in Rust. Even if you have the same starting sort of shape, the base will look completely different. But who knows how similar these bases might actually look.
I will def myself. If you need me, message me. I need silence too, folks. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, that's cool, man. You focus. High hour gamers, look at this, focusing hard already.
Large batteries? Or
No, you can't fit. You can't fit them in there. Go for small ones.
You can just use test gen if you want, because it does give 300 power. You don't have to use batteries, but I don't mind you.
No, the issue is if they blow up the test gen, the turrets will be off, and I want them to be self-sustainable, so that even if the side of the base is missing, I can rely that our electricity is still working.
Most people don't bother, but it's good that this high hour team is actually thinking about stuff like that. Like, rather than having all your power in one place, you got your main power in one place, but then you got these other batteries. So wait, you're gonna charge the batteries beforehand? You go what? You're gonna put 2 auto turrets off of each small battery?
You can maximum get 100 power in, so he will charge 6 batteries, 20% loss, roughly around 40 power.
Most people just connect it up and then walk off. Like, that'll do. And it's an interesting like egg-shaped base design here. You are rinsing through your time though, guys. You've only got 52.5 minutes left. You've used 7.5 minutes. How are you doing for time? Is this enough development on the base, or do you need a lot more done?
It is fine. It is fine. Like, there's a lot more done. And I said, like, I need to go with the resources that I was given, so I need to calculate a little bit, but I think we will be fine. I'm
liking some progress here. I expected it to be a little bit quicker with such a high hour team. You don't necessarily need to make anything massive, you know? You're vanilla players. Maybe you're not used to making, you know, huge, ridiculous bases, especially when you're thinking about the fact that you're in a small team here. Feel kind of bad trying to get them to swap, but like...
You should.
But like, it's so much more entertaining. Guys, I'm seeing some solid progress here. You're just over 1/3 of the way through your time. It's actually looking pretty good. Not necessarily what I would expect a low hour team to build. You got some lovely gaps here for your peaks.
What YouTube's for?
Yeah, is this a YouTube design, or I thought you cooked this up?
It's more of a modified style. Base core.
The core is from a video, but then we added on a lot, so it doesn't look at all like what the video was.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll see.
Yeah, definitely some serious building skill going on here. Some things I don't fully understand why they are the way they are currently, but I'm sure, you know, maybe it's just for like rocket absorption, or I mean, I suppose there are peaks and stuff through these ramps that could be useful if they're trying to get up on your base. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with it all. I do think some of these peaks are okay. Could be great depending on what you do with them. If you're enjoying the video, guys, consider dropping me a sub and a like down below. It lets me know what kind of videos you guys want to see more of, and join my Discord events community. Link to that is down below, and you could be in video videos just like this one. Is this base exactly how you planned it, or have you started like making modifications as you're going along?
So far, it's exactly what I was doing, I think. From what I remember, it looks the same.
So you're making pretty good progress as well. Like I said, barely a third of the way through your time. The base to me looks, I mean, at least halfway done. I mean, obviously you've been placing doors and embrasures and stuff as you go along. There's definitely some missing, some extra things that you could be placing. TC is at the bottom here in the core, absolutely delightful. And we've got a new plugin, which I can actually showcase right now. Something we've been talking about doing for way too long. If I look at this thing and type /egg_tc, bam, there's now a box with an egg in it. And you can't put anything else in that slot. It's only the egg that can go in there. So I love that. I can't believe it took us this long. But the base, guys, it's looking good at the moment to me. I love the stair to get in and out. That's so annoying.
Yeah, the bunker, yeah.
No, it's fantastic. A little sort of semi-open core sort of vibe here, but obviously no loot boxes or anything, but definitely could put loot boxes in here if you wanted to, if you needed to. I like the externals. Well, they're not really externals yet. I'm assuming you're going to put TCs on these eventually. I like the framework around the base. I like the way you've sort of distributed the metal. So metal isn't just everywhere, but it's in the important bits that go like directly into the core. Here, for example, as well. Yeah, it's pretty big, but it's also quite like airy, if that makes sense. Like there's good gaps and stuff that you guys can use to defend. I'm liking it in general. And you're going for a very generic gatehouse here, and you've gone for a three-sided egg base, basically, right?
Yeah, three-sided egg.
Very strange, and you'll see why later, but very cool.
Let me guess, the other team is also making it.
It's actually, I mean, it's wild that you've gone for the same sort of footprint, and if anything, it's going to show like the building skill a lot more because you've gone for the same footprint. You know, the question is the base going to be just as good? Considering, you know, most people would think same footprint means same base, but that's absolutely not the case for Rust, and everyone who's played for more than maybe a couple 100 hours knows that.
Is that a challenger here? We got to show the high hour players up, huh?
Yeah, who's got the best egg base? I mean, hey, look, maybe you'd prefer their base, maybe they prefer your base. We'll have to wait and see.
Better not make us swap back.
Better not what, sorry?
I said, you better not make us swap. I will come for you.
Swap? That would be funny. That wasn't the plan, though. I'm liking the roof, though. It's almost like a mountain roof going on. I mean, it's not quite, obviously, but...
It's going to be kind of like a mountain roof.
Yeah, I'm seeing like this double layer of peaks and stuff, and I could almost see like it being turned into a mini mountain of some kind. I could see the towers that you were going to go for as well. So if you put like towers on top of that and connect it all up, yeah, it could be like a mini mountain in some areas at least. Yeah, no, it's not a bad design, guys. It's viewers like you guys. I don't deserve you boys. I'll say that much. Staying up all night, cooking, prepping, planning. I bet the high hour team wasn't prepping like this. I mean, to be fair, maybe they don't need to, but much more hours than you. They have, I think it's 12 times more. Well, nearly between 12 and 13 times your hours. How much of an impact do you think hours make on a Rust player's ability at the moment in this current meta?
Not too much.
It's not Rust just isn't that hard anymore. So I don't think it makes a massive difference. As long as you got game sense, I think you're fine.
So do you think playing games like CS and Siege and stuff make you better at Rust as well? So like someone with low hours in Rust but high hours in just PvP games in general would still be just as good as a high hour Rust player?
Well, maybe not just as good, but that'd be definitely similar, yeah. I know a few people that warm up for Rust by playing
CS.
Yeah.
You're expecting them to build something good, but you're not necessarily saying that they're better at building either? Or do you think high hours at building does make you better at building?
I think Rust is out of control.
Oh, yeah?
The building is out of control. People come up with some weird stuff, but it works. And if it works, it works.
I mean, there's new YouTubers popping up every day, almost, like building YouTubers. I'd almost go as far, I mean, definitely there's PvP YouTubers and stuff. They're way more common, right? Like, there must be around 150 to 200 like known-ish YouTubers with like 20, 30k subs or more that make purely PvP videos. But there's probably like 30 or 40 at least, like, again, semi-known building channels. Like, they don't overtake the PvP channels in terms of how many there are, but I'd definitely say there's a considerable amount. And then there's a lot of smaller building channels as well. Building is a big part of Rust, and I think it's definitely getting recognized more and more to its importance, basically. Maybe we help with that a little bit, maybe we don't help with that by criticizing people's builds a lot. I don't really know. You could argue it's the most important part of Rust, you know? You can make plays and stuff, but if you've got nowhere to put the loot after, like, you know, you're not going to last the night. You're doing great. I'm going to leave you to keep building. The roof is really starting to come together. The compound is looking fantastic. You're not planning to, I mean, you're going to do a furnace wall, I take it, but you're not going to do like actual stone walls or anything?
Wall, wood compound walls and furnace walls.
Yeah, it's a perfect 2-waller right around the window part, the seawall.
It looks like a serious base. Like, if I saw this, I wouldn't expect some low-hour team of scrubs built this. I think they actually know what they're doing. You guys have got 34 minutes and 20 seconds left right now. Yeah, that's quite alright. So you got just over half your time still. The batteries are charged, I take it. You're charging large batteries as well now?
Yeah, 2 largies, and I mean, even though it's 600 power, they're not charging that fast.
No, I bet they're not. That's crazy, though. Yeah, come on, boys, get up there. The base is, you've definitely built a lot in the short time I was gone, guys. It's an interesting little design here. I like these little gatehouses, but you don't quite have peaks on them to look out from. Are these just going to be for turrets, basically, the little gatehouses?
So we can peek out here.
Oh!
We have our peak inside, but they can't use it against us because they need to breach. Since they are more than us, and I assume they know what they're doing, they will have at least 1 or 2 snipers in raid base. So us having windows outside is actually a downside for us and a benefit. So we are just trying to kill them inside and secure the rockets. That's at least the plan, but as it is with plans, they all go horribly wrong as soon as you have contact with the enemy.
No, absolutely. No, you're 100% right on that. That's a good shout, actually. It's definitely making me rethink how I build my gatehouses a little bit, because I generally like raising my gatehouses up and then having like windows and stuff that I can remove to use the gatehouse. But I think just having gatehouses that are given internal peaks, because you've got the rest of the base to do external peaks. You don't have to have gatehouses. I think having external peaks on gatehouses is useful because you can like maybe collapse someone and rush out for the loot. An organized team of raiders isn't going to let you run out of your base and loot a body and run back in, you know? That's not going to happen. They're going to be covering that body. They're going to be holding you. So yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's definitely some high like thought process building going on here. But I do like the gatehouses more now that you've explained that point. Actually, the base itself, you got some interesting peaks and stuff going on here with these ramps and stuff. A lot of people are very afraid to use ramps these days because it's so much easier to shoot through them than it used to be. You can rocket through them and everything now. I personally still like them. I don't see why people don't use them. I think they're fantastic. You've got like a shell going on here around the bottom of the base. I'm assuming, yeah, you got some turrets down here. Lovely. The base itself honeycombed as well. Nice. You've honeycombed the egg area, and you're keeping the TC down here, are you?
I play it as it would be a real wipe. If it would play it like, okay, I know there is going to be online whereas trying to get in, you would do something really nasty like the unraidable base. What can a high-hour team do in a certain amount of time? Are they able to put something up and defend?
No, I like it. I think it's looking really good, actually. I like that you're taking the spirit of this on board, because yeah, there's nothing worse than you hide a TC somewhere in the corner and then the raiders are just, it's a little bit unfair because they're never going to find it. But also I have to give them a lot of extra rockets because they have to basically blow half your base up to find the TC. Would it matter how good your base is, do you think, to you? Like, if you had a bad base, could you still defend it comfortably?
I'm not a PvPer. I'm like the organizer. I'm running the groups. I organize that everyone know what they are doing. I make the videos for them to know what they are doing. So I need people like Nep for me to, where I can tell them, go there, do crime. And he goes there and does crime.
Nep, you're the PvP carry. DT's the guy who's going to watch what's going on and direct you.
I am pretty washed, but I am confident in my ability.
Okay, perfect. Who broke their legs over here? My cameraman just died. They said they want to make it like a real wipe situation, make it fair for the raiders. They're not hiding the TC in the stupid place. They're playing this like they would like a proper wipe. They're building like they would in a proper wipe, and being careful with their materials. They're thinking about what they're doing, not just chucking stuff down because they got loads of free materials. It's good, actually. Both teams are performing quite
well.
admirably, yeah, at the moment.
Yeah.
So why is the first time when I'm not raiding, people playing nice? Like,
You've still got a lot to do. Like, you are placing auto turrets, you're starting to place deployables and stuff, but generally speaking, you've not done most of them. In terms of doors, at least, you've done a lot of the windows and embrasures, but you are missing quite a lot of those actually as well. I know you've got a lot of the roof to finish off. I know you're not too far off finishing that probably. And are you doing like a compound as well around this? What's the plan for these like little gaps between the gatehouses? like where the stone foundations are, the half walls.
Okay, real quick. Stone foundations are unjumpable, so they need a ladder to get over here.
Oh.
Also allows us, if they raid from this position, allows me to seal up there actually with a layer, with 2 layers of walls, so that I could make it, like if they really commit to a part, I could make it harder for them to get there. That's what I did there. There is an issue on one side, but on the back side, I don't think they will raid from that. And yes, there will be compound walls around it. Is it cool with you guys if Nep and I just focus now on getting it done?
Yeah, sorry. We'll keep distracting you otherwise. Right, good luck, guys. 18 minutes, 40 seconds. Keep building, all right?
Nice.
Thank you, sir. Nep, get your garage doors done just everywhere where you can place them. Place garage doors if you see somewhere there's a gap or a wall missing. Do it.
Okay.
And yeah, I will get the rest of the base done here. We just have one roof entrance this time. That's fine with me though. We don't need that much. So yeah, basically.
Up on the roof stairs as well.
So wait, let me finish this up real quick. So we will go.
Okay, and horizontal or vertical?
Boys, 5 minutes and 12 seconds as of right now. Time is getting away a little bit. I'm seeing a lot that needs to be done still, mostly in terms of some windows and stuff on gatehouses, some internal doors, and most of the roof. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Less time than I thought we had.
I'll tell you what, that hour disappeared. For me, it's felt like about 20 minutes. I'm always feeling a little bit stressed. I'm jumping in and out of both Discords. I'm trying to chat with you guys as much as possible. I'm trying to get your opinions, ask some questions. You know, I'm pushing for like ideas and stuff. I'm looking at your bases. Like it feels really like fast for me, but also like I'm feeling stressed. But this time, the hours disappeared for you. Like I feel like you only used about 45 minutes at most, and you've actually used over 55.
So what I'm hearing is we should get another like 15
5
minutes.
Do you think you need it?
Considering turrets aren't done because he said he wanted to do turrets, yes, that would be great.
We got 4 minutes, and realistically, in my experience, it's going to take about 5 to get 12 auto turrets down. I'd get on that quick. Is the rest of the roof done? I mean, you're definitely missing some roof pieces and stuff, I think. It's looking like a serious base, though, guys. Looking really good. I like the turret pod idea.
The thing is, we had like an extended roof planned, but I don't think we're gonna do it. We probably wouldn't have time to finish it.
Yeah, it's better to finish a base than half finish something that could be slightly better, I would say as well. 2.5 minutes, it's not very long. Keep building. Build faster, damn you. 1 minute and 15 seconds, not long.
Hey, you said you were doing power, dude. I just been doing deployables.
1 minute and 4 seconds, guys. Where is it going, guys? Where's test gen going?
Right in the center, where the TC is.
Oh my god. Oh,
Get a wire.
you've got 40 seconds, bro.
We get an extra minute.
I don't think 1 or 2 minutes is gonna do it. Quick! Quick! Oh no! I'll give you guys an extra 5 minutes because I don't want either team to not finish.
Max, will you allow me to help them with turrets?
No, I will not.
Aww.
Alright, I've given you guys an extra 5 minutes right now. You better be done, though. The other team will also get an additional 5, okay? And we'll chalk that up to me coming in and chatting and annoying you and stuff. Nothing worse than when a base isn't done. I'd rather... The only reason I really give you guys a time to actually adhere to is so that you don't sit here for 3 hours dawdling and messing around and you actually focus on building. We've got exactly 4 minutes and 26 seconds right now. I swear to God, if these turrets aren't placed, I'm gonna...
Make sure all the doors are done. I can do all the turrets in 5 minutes.
There'll be some walls missing as well.
Yeah, that's your job. Come on.
Westy, you're lacking. Putting in a bad name for all the Aussies.
I placed... Did you break these? I placed all of these. I flew around the compound twice.
I did not break any of them, no.
You break them by accident?
No.
Like, no, did you use the entity kill command on something else and accidentally break these? Because I definitely double-checked all of them.
The low hour team collapsing into anarchy as they blame each other now.
We're trying to get to the end of the issue here. Doors on gatehouse, doors on gatehouse, doors on gatehouse.
Guys, you've only got 54 seconds left. You're going to run out of time. The base isn't going to be done. The roof isn't even finished, is it? You still got roof faces and stuff to place. Guys, finish the base. Is that the last auto turret?
I think we might be missing like one, but it wasn't going to place, so it's alright.
1, 2, 3. Oh, because of the metal barricades, maybe.
Yeah, the metal barricades.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the 3 in core, plus 3 on roof. Yeah, it's 11. Guys, 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is time, that is time, that is time, that is time. Please stop building. Please stop whatever you're doing. Do the gatehouses have doors? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's.
It literally took me 15 seconds. That's why I didn't rush to do them.
Let's see. You didn't do the bedrooms or the double doors on the gatehouses.
Oh, on the sides. Oh, yeah, the double
the
doors on the
inside.
gatehouses. Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought I placed
bedroom.
that's my bad. Yeah, that's my bad.
That's rough. Okay, so
Actually,
you're missing.
I thought I placed that.
You're missing one auto turret, maybe 8 double sheet metal doors. There's a couple more places inside the base. Actually,
You can
like
place doors
here
while
as well.
being raided, right?
Yeah, you can use your ceiling mats to place stuff while you're getting raided if you want to. And then on the actual roof, I do think you're missing some semi-important, stuff like that. Personally, I don't know if that was the plan. Maybe it wasn't.
Supposed to be windows and all that. You
Well, the
should let
roof-
me do turrets, man. You could have finished the roof.
Well, you didn't even finish doors, so.
Yeah, I missed like 4 doors at the bottom.
There's a couple on inside as well, but it's alright.
It's like 90-ish% finished. I think the
yeah,
fact that you've actually got a proper shooting floor is good. Definitely some stuff missing on the roof.
The roof was supposed to have another level.
Yeah, no, I can see that actually. Yeah, I think this is good though, guys. I do think this is good. You got some great peaks on the roof here. You got some good shooting floor areas. It all sort of merges as well, which I love, like a shooting floor and roof that all connects up. So you got 2 or 3 floors of peaks, and it's relatively easy to get around as well. We've got lots of open gaps and things. Some of these are a little bit too open, maybe. Like you might be a bit easy to shoot at, but again, peeks down into the compound, peeks down that you can use to shoot at the enemies as they're trying to get into your gatehouses, raid your externals. A lot of frames and stuff that will absorb a lot of rockets, metal all at the side here. The wood wall followed by the furnace wall is easily resealable. Again, missing, definitely badly actually missing, I would say, metal fencing everywhere. There's no fencing on any of your auto turret areas. You are missing 1 auto turret down here as well. You're missing a handful of doors. Yeah, it's not meant to be chain link.
It is, but it is.
You never built them on the build server.
Yeah, there was. It might have been after you logged off.
Missing,
maybe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It keeps building after I log off. Expects me to know about it.
missing some metal barricades on top of some of these externals and stuff as well. The gatehouses. That's gonna hurt a little bit if they raid from those sides. Generally speaking, a almost finished base. I'd give it like an 85% after further review. We know the inside is missing a couple of garage doors and stuff here and there.
This chute is missing all of its garage doors, Wes.
Yeah, no, there's stuff missing. These garage doors here. There is if there's a ladder hatch here, you can glitch through the floor as well, right? That's like a new feature, not a bug. It's a feature. It's new. Yeah, well, they're gonna patch it soon, but that's something. The rest of the base, it's not bad. Again, maybe even 82% finished, not 85. If the peaks are good, that's gonna help you a lot. The core is kind of thick with some extra garage doors and sheet metal doors and stuff that you're missing would be great. Maybe even doing a pancake layer here, although I like that you got these like pixel peaks but without boxes and stuff to stand on, which I'm sure you can place later. They're basically useless. Actually, even with a box, I don't actually know if you can shoot down all that easily through these pixel gaps into your like open core-ish looking area, just above where the TC is, where your stair bunker is. I don't know if these are usable, these like peaks to shoot down. To shoot up, potentially, but again, ankle biter peaks definitely are useful around the base.
Embracer off and flip it. I think it does give you a little more downwards.
I think it does. I think it does. Yeah, I think then it'd be usable. Again, it's okay. It's nearly great. Doors missing all over the place as well in the outer shell here where the turrets are. Garage doors and stuff out here would honestly make a huge difference in my opinion. And obviously, you know, the core is all HQM. You've done all your powers down here. It's all in one area. Not necessarily easy for the raiders to get to, because let's face it, like if they get to this point, the raid's probably over anyway. And then you've done a vending machine, and there's also a door, and then the TC, which is good because a lot of people forget to place the door. Guys, it's decent. It could do with a little bit of you know, another 10 minutes maybe even to finish off the roof, place the doors, the wire fencing, the final few barricades, and the last 10-15 doors that you're missing as well.
I built as fast as I could.
You didn't do too bad. Okay, guys, I did decide to give you an extra 5 minutes. I'm assuming you're still building, and you did also need the time.
Placing traps, yeah. But of course, it's nice to go one more time through it.
Yeah, okay, perfect, yeah. But yeah, you're getting shotgun traps down, things like that are going to be potentially quite useful. The roof and everything, you're pretty happy with it. It looks pretty good. I love these roof piece door peaks. You got 80 seconds left, guys. I'm assuming all the auto turrets are done. You've used your metal, you've used your HQM. There's no doors missing anywhere. There's no embrasures that are the wrong way around. You've got doors on all your externals. That's always something that's easy to forget.
Okay, Nep, just upgrade fully. You have 10 game more than I told.
Nice. And all the cores upgraded. You're just doing sort of the outer area now. Oh yeah, that's everything's metal and HQM in here. Shotgun traps, batteries look nice and neat. Like that a lot. Very nice.
Okay, Nep, have you wired up the turrets? Yeah, everything's wired up. Yes, good, nice. Good job, Nebby. Thank you a lot. I wouldn't have been able to do it without your help.
Wow, a Rust team leader that's actually nice to his subordinates.
No, I'm a horrible leader. Nep, you can be honest. You can tell him how I am.
No, trust me. No, Quills was worse. You wanna know why? He kicked half the Discord.
Nep, one
5
turret is
seconds.
not placed. One turret not wired. One turret not wired on the external. On the
Guys, unfortunately, you're not going to get to wire that one. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
That is time over. Are the other 11 turrets wired?
Yeah.
Do you have 11 other turrets? I feel like there's one missing above this gatehouse, but I might be wrong.
No, we have 2 downstairs and 1 on top. Like one on the gatehouse, something on the side.
right
We are expecting them to raid them from.
I'm right at the branch. That's why it sucks.
Ah.
I'm looking at it.
You look at... Wait, is it 1 click to turn it on?
Yeah, it's 1 click.
Go on then. It's a pretty good looking base, to be honest. The roof isn't what I expected you guys to build at all. Like, it's completely different from what I was thinking you'd make, but the peaks are really good on it. You've also got roof retakes here, which is nice. Auto turret placement is lovely, so if they do go top down, there's a lot of auto turrets that get exposed and shoot them out. I like the ramp peaks, like shooting down into the compound and stuff. Even though you would kind of be exposed if you stood on the ramp itself, there's no reason for you to be stood here, right? So you're going to be back here, finding little tiny angles and corners, and I think that'd be very, very effective, especially for defending your compound. Again, I already said how good the roof peaks are. The base itself, it's quite thick and honeycombed. You've not really forgotten to put any doors anywhere by the looks of things. It's quite easy to get around as well. You got garage doors. Oh, you don't have a... Oh no, you do. Yeah, a fully circular roof. You can get around the whole roof. I've seen people make a roof where you can't actually get around the whole roof. You have to go back into the middle of the base and come out the other side, and I hate that. It's so slow. It slows down your defense. Peeks into your shell and stuff, which are fantastic as well. Your shell's divided up into quarters because of the garage door, well, thirds even, not quarters. So that's good as well. Ladder hatch to get up and down, and you're secure as well if you go down through the ladder hatch. And these garage doors are also what help secure the... it gives them less space to run around. If you have like a 4x4 shell, a lot of people don't actually put doors and stuff in the shell. They blow in and bam, they've got the whole shell to run around. But you guys have got doors everywhere and walls and honeycomb and stuff. But you can still get around it. It just takes a little bit longer because of all the doors. Peaks are good distribution of materials, I would say. Good layout for your electronics. I'll just come back to see that again. You got 2 batteries here, but this isn't all of your auto turrets, is it? Where are the other 4 auto turrets?
So I'm pressing those 3 buttons on my swords phone.
Yeah, opening up where the auto turrets are. Or at least, yeah, that one and that one, yeah. And then there's that other one that might not have opened, but... Okay, so you got auto turrets being powered by batteries, and then the other auto turrets being powered by the large batteries. Okay, lovely. Yeah, guys, it's a solid base. It does actually look completely finished. Everything looks really, really good on here. I like the externals. We don't see a lot of people doing actual compounds anymore. That's something that I think is kind of lost in Rust. A lot of people just sort of do... walls right around their base, or they attach it to the externals or to the bunkers or whatever and leave it. I do think you might be missing a couple of metal
barricades up there, correct? Yeah, they're missing them. We live with that now. Luckily on the side where I don't expect them to come from too likely, but you're correct, they are missing. They should be there.
Other than a couple of metal barricades and 1 auto turret, I don't actually think you're missing anything. I mean, literally another 30 seconds and a quick whiz around the base to just have a good look. Another 30 seconds, you'd be done. Are you guys happy with the build? Do you think you're more or less finished?
I'm German. I'm never happy. I think with the amount of time and, like, as I told you before, like, we were kind of winging it because we didn't know how much resources we would get and like what the rules would be if there would be additional ones. So we went in with an open mindset, pre-building. For what we did in the time, I'm really happy about it. Is there stuff we could improve? Yes, always.
Of course. What we're going to do is we're going to get the low hour guys over here. We'll let them look at your base.
I wouldn't raid this on a regular server.
No, why not?
The full stone compound just gives it it's either a Zerg clan or cheaters. That's the feel that it gives it. I feel like because it's harder to retake your compound that way. Because like they can just rat anywhere.
I always use compound wall. I hate China walls.
I love compound walls. I mean,
I hate China walls. I hate sea walls. I don't like them.
and Lucky, by the way, this is what a seawall looks like when you were saying that you had one earlier.
Yeah, we had a furnace wall. If it was connected, it'd be a seawall.
That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
I like those.
Yeah, I like that.
But
I wish it
again,
was like
just
honeycombed, or you had like window peaks into it though.
Windows and stuff on this, that'd be banging, definitely.
Did you
then
guys run out of time, by the way?
I underestimated the time amount. Yes.
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
flew, didn't it? It like literally flew.
No, it's just like the
talked a
missing
lot-
turret and one's turned off, but I mean,
So you've taken it all in. Do you like the base?
The simple base made to defend.
it's got good peaks. Like, you can definitely see the high hours with like, it's thoughtful peaks of like, there's a reason for everything basically,
It's
which I
definitely
like.
true.
And if you had more time and finished it, I think it would be even like harder to defend. And I mean, it's almost done. It's like, oh yeah, that's.
Was the roof
hard to-
meant to be completely open or no?
I mean, we have an open roof because we didn't finish it. Well,
Yeah, if it was
but-
finished, it wouldn't have been.
hard to take the roof and then easy to retake the roof, and same with the compound. The only thing I don't like with the like full compound is they are harder to like seal up and retake if the raiders can get control.
So generally speaking, you like the base, you're not super keen on the roof, and you'd maybe do the compound a little bit differently. But other than that, you like the base, yeah?
Yeah, you can definitely see their high hours. It's a good base, I think.
Mods, what do you think of the base?
Okay, so my main concern is downwards peaks. There's like only 2 or 3 on this entire base. But more concerning, I think your peaks are too bunched together. If they sent about 8 rockets into like one side of your shooting floor, every single window there is gone, purely because of how you bunched them up. I think what your base is really missing is more like early game retakes in your like shell area or downwards. Not to mention, like, the bigger compound means that they can hold it easier from fob, and they can open it much easier with, like, 4 rockets. I do like the idea of a seawall, but I don't understand why you wouldn't also put walls around it, because it just makes it more secure.
If you die on this, your body just slides down in combat.
Body's definitely gone if you die on that, yeah.
You replace this with a half wall, low wall, and then make a type of wide gap peak outwards with your ramp.
Yeah, that peak would already help your base by a mile. If you look where that would look, it would look exactly where one of the walls that they would reach.
Oh yeah, I see. So you can shoot through that gap. Yeah, okay, I understand. Everyone's a critic, is what I'll say. Should we go and look at the low hour base and compare? This is what the low hour guys built. They also went for an eggshell style design. High hour guys, take it in, have a look around, and then tell me what you think.
So what I really like is the way you went for the splitting off of the shooting floor. So again, like the opposite of what we didn't were able to finish in time. If like your shooting floor get hit, a lot of stuff will still stay up. I also like your funnel walls with the furnaces and all of that. That's all really nice. I'm not sure about the hive if they can squeeze below, but it looks like really good. The peaks here with, also the inside peaks, turret pods to have full coverage here. The one thing that I instantly know that I do not like is I assumed it would be your open core area that is like really like just open. That is something that might make
We
it
just didn't really
raid.
finish. Yeah.
Okay,
They're missing a lot of deployables.
It's a good job. It's a solid base. I can see that the ideas were all there. What I don't like is pure horizontal embrasures on the entire shooting floor. I assume it was a time constraint. They just placed whatever they had at hand. So I understand why. But you would want some windows so you can peek out where raiders coming from.
Yeah, they're supposed to be verticals.
The third question was, do I think it is defendable? I don't think so. Due to too much things missing. If the raiders do their due diligence, like scout properly, there are some weaknesses. Like it's easy for me. Like I could fly through the base and I can fly above and like look in things.
Yeah. It's easier for us to look at it and be like, here's the weaknesses. But when you're on your feet, it definitely is a bit different. But yeah, like you're saying, sorry, continue.
I think you will have a tough time defending. Not saying you can't, just saying there might be some drawbacks.
Do you think you could defend out of a base like this? Like, because you got higher hours, you got more skill, more experience? Or do you think the base is very important in a raid defense?
Because of the doors missing, I think I wouldn't do a much better job at defending there. Again, like I'm not the PvPer that Snap, he's doing the crime. But just if there were more doors on the shooting for to section it off where they blow in and things like that to like compartment the raiders, I think, yes, it would be defendable, but due to the doors missing, I think it will be tough.
Mods, do you guys have anything to say about the space as well?
It's bad.
Oh boy.
That is bad. Didn't you do a throw up emoji when they sent you the photo of it at 79?
From the outside, I'm taking this as a point of a raider this time. I'm not taking like I've seen the base. I'm saying all of your shooting floor peaks, unfortunately, they're useless. Because if you look through the vertical embrasures, you do not have a single place in your shooting floor to actually hide. Because they can see into the entire shooting floor just through your embrasures.
A few small things you could improve on next time. Don't have low wall peak on your main jump up outwards. That's just planned for disaster. You can see that when you peek down, you get seen from outside wide gaps, and these, it's just asking to be beamed while retaking your own shell.
I love how brutal you guys are, because I can just be nice and you guys can be dicks.
Max, like, this is me telling 79 to be constructive. This isn't brutal.
Asking to be beamed while trying to retake your base.
Yeah, instead of doing the wide gap like this, I would just do a window peak there and then just have some.
Oh, I understand. So you could be looking down like that. Okay.
You can place that in shooting floor, and it actually works.
And if they get
Like
in...
that, they never see that.
And high hour guys, you don't think it's better than your base, but you don't think it's bad. You just think like, you know, with maybe 10-15 minutes and maybe switching some windows around and, you know, finishing the doors and stuff, it could be much better, but you prefer your own base.
Yes.
The idea of today was we get a high hour and low hour team, they build a base, and then they swap bases and defend out of them.
I knew it.
Oh.
I called that.
I think it's, from a content perspective, an insanely good idea. That's also why I personally am for it. Of course, a little bit frustrating. So I just wanted to talk never quick about. So I have a suggestion here.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
get 5 minutes. We get an amount.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say,
Okay,
give us 5 minutes to alter it a tiny bit or like fix it up a bit, and yeah, we're down for that.
We're down for it. We will not be able to like completely like get stuff done in 5 minutes.
The idea of the video is that you use the base.
Okay, okay.
I think, yeah, I think the problem is with you guys making modifications, it's no longer the base that they made, right?
What?
Oh, come on.
Let's find out. Boys, good luck getting your gear sets and stuff sorted. Now that the bases are complete, it's time to unleash the raiders. For the high hour team in the low hour base, I'm going to be giving them 80 rockets and 30 high velocities. And for the low hour team in the high hour base, I'm going to be giving them 90 rockets and 30 high velocities. I want to give the raiders enough to make sure that they can actually raid the bases, and the defenders can still seal a few times and probably hold out quite comfortably if they play well in the base. But as we know, these guys may not know their new bases as well as expected, and it'll be interesting to see if that is a big factor. I personally don't even know if the high hour base is better than the low hour one. I think both have had a lot of thought put into them, but the high hour team was a little bit more willing to try and make something on the fly rather than building just a preset base, which I do like, because in a lot of my videos, most teams just make a very standard sort of 4x4 base. So let's get into the PvP and see if having high hours actually matters, because in terms of base building, I'm not really seeing too much difference. The Raiders are an experienced team with 25,000 hours in Rust, and they'll be attempting to retrieve the golden egg from each base in 60 minutes or less. Enjoy. Are you ready to go and scout?
Yeah, I think this is low hour players are gonna be.
Yeah, this is low hour picks.
100%. There's no way.
Can we just drill it? Can we raid from raid base? Is that a thing?
So how do you think we go about doing this then? Where do you want to build the raid base? We can actually build right up to it, actually. I'm down to build up here actually.
Yeah, we could do here maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
No, we go to the shooting floor and then we go straight
we'll
out.
Go through the shooting floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll go straight down. Just top down it.
Top down it, yeah.
Max, you might be a 4v2 until this kid comes back from eating his food.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Time has begun, good luck. So the raid has begun. Here go the raiders. One of them decided to go for his dinner just now, and we waited like 20 minutes. I wish I was exaggerating. And, you know, it's just like, you know, it's a bit unfair on everyone, including the defenders, everyone who's committed so much time today. But the raid has begun, some M2 spray going on, and as we know, the defenders are planning to basically fix a bunch of the base, like while they're holding. So Nep's going to be doing some defending. Pretty much on his own. He's finding some angles and stuff to shoot from. He's not able to make any hits yet. I mean, he's got one hit on Milk so far. Bob spraying back there. DTWD trying to get some angles as well over here. But from what I understood, his job is more to fix the base and fix everything that's going on. Oh my god, he got absolutely quadded. These boys did say they were going to fob right there, but maybe the plan is to come a little bit lower down. HV comes flying in, barely misses.
They're fobbing up pretty close. Did you smoke them?
No, they did.
Okay.
Defenders talking about the shortcomings of this base while the Raiders are pushing up from multiple angles. They've managed to get it a little bit lower than remember what my mod said? If they got it on this high, and you literally will be correct, you can see through the entire bottom shooting floor.
Do they have ladders?
They're in shooting floor,
3.
Did you hit him?
3 times.
I hit him once, he's low.
I've hit him twice.
I did not realize the raid was already on.
Get out of here, Kirky, they need you.
I think they want a rocket from fob.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so lame.
Defenders already assuming the intent of the Raiders, which is definitely something that someone with very low hours wouldn't be able to do, and they're assuming it correctly. That's exactly what these guys said. They're just going to hammer the base with rockets from the fob. The Raiders are almost successfully sending 3 rockets have just entered in here almost perfectly. One of them managed to hit the frame. That one goes a little bit high. M249 spray goes down over at the Raiders. Raiders holding relatively comfortably, getting their auto turret down. Rockets are now going at the walls and at the furnace wall, but that one did miss and hit the frames there. They don't really seem to be safe. There's no peaks that can just hold comfortably. DCWD finds one there though. Nep gets lit up. HV rocket. Cannot believe that didn't kill either of them. I know HV's have a very small explosion radius. Another rocket over there gets rid of more of the shooting floor peaks that are non-existent anyway. That auto turret doing that makes me think that there's one too many auto turrets placed on this base. Milk getting hit up a little bit. HV rocket on DTWD. He can't be happy about that. And Kermit in here eyeing up the other auto turrets and getting rid of them relatively easily, I would say, actually. He's not really getting shot by the auto turrets. More M249 spraying at the Raiders. Raiders just holding, secure in the area. Milk is down, waiting for his teammate Bob to come and save him. M2 is spraying at these guys, but the defenders are almost coming off worse from trades. Every time I look at the defenders' health, they're on half or lower.
He sealed that. You guys might want to shoot that early, because it's like raid.
Are we good on turrets now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Good.
I may have killed him with the turret.
DTWD goes down, and so does everything he sealed. M249 spray on Bobby there doesn't quite kill him, and a Nep gets HV'd out as well.
Don't push up with rockets.
Yeah, dropping rockets, going up. I'll launch you.
Oh, don't. We got turrets watching. They got
I'm
in the
good.
shell.
You can get up, No turrets in shell. I got them too. I'm throwing M2s. Grab the M2.
Get that M2 out and bring it back.
I dropped the M2. I'm down though.
Milk lights him up. Bobby goes down there, just running to his teammate, heading back towards the base. Milk getting lit up with a dangerous peek, but Nep gets just as lit up as Milk, shockingly. He's trying to get them there. More rockets hitting up into the base, and these Raiders are actually raiding the semi-cheapest route. They need to get in and through and then go down, but you know, there's HQM and stuff to go still. There's a lot of stuff in the way. Raiders pushed up into the base, they can secure. This is exactly what I said earlier. The shooting floor is completely unsecure. There's no auto turrets or anything holding it. This is a big part of the high hour guys base confidence, because they said that if they get in, you know, there's garage doors everywhere, there's auto turrets holding it. This couldn't happen on their base.
Killed one full.
Nice.
The peaks from the space actually helping the Raiders to kill the defenders inside their own compound as well. Not necessarily saying the peaks are good, but saying that the peaks are functional if the defenders were using them to hold the Raiders, but the Raiders are just pushing up and into the base. Kermit almost on the very top floor here. They're definitely starting to lose some of the defenders' gear sets as well. Defenders could start to reclaim, reseal. They're starting to push back into the base, and Nep is about to get a second kill on Bob. I suspect he does. Lands it. 8 HP though. The other two Raiders holding from down below, just waiting as they do take out both of the defenders. Oh no, only one. Only one of the defenders. DT goes down. Nep still with the MP5 also goes down. Let's listen to the Raiders now.
Both of them are dead. You guys can push up. One's down though, so you could possibly get up.
I don't know why the turret's behind this.
Pull it.
There's a turret there. We need to.
I'm dead. One more shooting floor.
Yeah, kids there.
It's
I
still.
got HV.
We need more people to push with us. We have too many people on the
we
Raiders.
all need to push together. We're pushing like in.
We only need one person in the red bus.
Raiders talking about the fantastic peaks. Defenders trying to use the HVs on the Raiders that are pushing close rather than getting rid of the auto turrets, which basically means they have no intention of pushing out whatsoever, I think. But that's fair enough. 15 minutes into the raid, Kermit goes down, could have looted his gear set, decides not to, and dies very quickly there. The other Raiders still sort of getting together, still sort of organizing themselves, I think. But they are very, very successfully killing the defenders inside of the base. As we said before, the peaks aren't really helping the defenders as much as they potentially could.
They're jumping in. They're on top of the base, so in middle.
Good one.
Nice.
Maybe not just.
One's on the way, one's up in the roof core.
They got our top bed floor?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Being very sneaky. Sees Milk in the middle, headshot on him. DT goes for the med instead of the push, and Milk finishes him off.
Put him in some boxes for respawns. Ah, don't get me there. Problem is everything is open. We can't compartmentalize anything.
Told one.
Nice. I will require you to do your thing.
Nep's looking for an angle, nearly kills Bob, lights him up, puts him down to 4 HP.
Yeah, I got the rockets on me, start covering.
Yeah, I've got a few on me as well.
Just pummel straight through.
They're opening up core. Like bottom core.
Yeah. We need to play compound now. Spawn your compound kits. We use most of our reseal materials to fix up the base, so we're a bit low on that.
Defenders not sounding completely confident, even though the Raiders must have easily used half their rockets already, going through the upper floor. Now they're going through the bottom floor. They're opening up the HQM now. We know the TC isn't that far out of reach, and if these rockets keep coming, the Raiders won't be able to push in until the auto turrets are gone. But they're definitely doing some heavy damage here. Nep hiding in here, medding up, Bob looking for him. But he's hiding, and he's stopping them from pushing, to be fair. Like, they can't really push in too easily. DTWD nearly gets a kill on Bob, but gets M2 sprayed for his efforts. Kirky, Milk, Bob all on the left side, Kermit on the right. DT and Nep both holding compound right now. DT did just say, you know, we've got a whole compound, and frankly, this seems to be working, because the rockets are slowed. Milk almost goes down. They managed to down DT, but it's a 2-for-1 trade. Oh, no, he doesn't even go down. Nep is still on the side here, still with his MP5 kit, sneaking around. Oh, he went around the back. Oh, he got lit up by Kermit, though they're expecting it. And DT comes in with the seal, almost a double seal. What a good play from the defenders. The auto is in the shell, proving to be incredibly effective at stopping the Raiders pushing, even though they're rocketing directly in. DT goes for a seal. He's very slow on it and nearly dies to a rocket. The auto has just gone down a second ago. They're not quite in, but they're getting painfully close. More rockets flying at the walls. Gear sets are laying all over the place, and if they run low on rockets, it's the only thing that seems to be able to stop this raid right now, because the defenders just can't seem to hold this. Although as I'm tabbing into a different room, Bob goes down and Kermit almost gets killed by Nep, but Nep's on 6 HP and decides not to risk re-peeking that. DT was able to get another seal on, and he's trying to repair it. Maybe he's going to plan to put some ceilings down here. Oh no, he goes for another wall, but he switches to the med syringe instead of the hammer and isn't able to place it in time. I'm hearing F1s and things come flying down. Kermit goes down. Another smoke grenade. This is smokes from the defenders. Nep throwing them down. Raiders are completely blind right now. Defenders seem very relaxed, I'll be honest. I'll just listen to them and just sort of chatting about like moving doors and stuff around, and they're still getting some wooden seal on. It's not a lot, but it's 2 rockets here and there that the Raiders might not even have to use, and they're looking in right now, and I'm betting they're starting to guess at where the TC is right now. They're shooting AK there at that garage door. Milk is around the back here. He just found all the electronics for his team. Let's listen to them.
Yep, move.
Is this the box?
We need more rockets, we need more rockets.
This here?
Oh, move. Everyone, get out. Everyone out. Milk, Kermit, get out.
Guys, they're on shooting floor right now. You have time. F1s?
No, it's smoke.
Raiders are saying they're going to bring up rockets, but at a rough calculation, I'm not going to lie, I think they've used all 80 of their rockets.
He's in. Close the doors, close out the doors.
He killed me, but I closed the doors.
As it was about to rocket, he just gets absolutely tripled by Nep. Kermit's up here holding, thinking he's helping his team, but if there's someone up here, he can't really see them. It's not a bad place to stand. It's stopping any of the defenders pushing in, but they're worried about... I mean, I don't even know if they can stand in those 2 triangles. Maybe if they're quick. DT goes down, kills Kirky, almost kills Milk. Kermit jumps down, finishing off Kirky. Milk and Kermit still inside there. Kermit half, Milk on full. Where is Nep? Nep finishes off Kermit. One left. He gets shot in the back of the head though. Finishes off the enemy that comes in. And he gets a triple kill against Milk. Nep needs to quickly get some seal on. Do something here. Or not. Don't look for Sealam as he was told. He's holding. Kermit goes down, running in naked wildly. Let's go listen to the Raiders POV after getting literally wiped out by one guy. 3v1 from every different angle, from behind, from a ladder, from inside the base, from drop shotting on half HP. What a play. DTW trying to get some seals on Nep, holding the angles, killed 2 of the Raiders already. They're licking their wounds, getting back up and trying to push back in. Nep finishes off the third one. He's getting down. And he's not even finishing them. He's just downing them. And he's like, right, next one, line them up. Nep goes down after a 6-man kill and Kermit comes pushing in. DT around the back of the base here, probably trying to find any scrap of seal mats that are left. Kermit securing the area. Let's switch to the Raiders POV now.
No, I didn't.
Fine.
Okay, I killed them both, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't have a gun, bro.
Yeah, I killed them both. I'm moving a crap ton of vehicles out.
Defenders getting held from outside, by the sounds of it, don't really have many inside bags to spawn. Raiders are pretty thorough when they went through. Kermit kills 2 of his teammates.
Oh, I didn't realize where.
I didn't realize either.
It's fine.
Is that our shooting floor? Our shooting floor?
No.
No. Left side shooting floor. F1 grenade.
Go stick in a rocket.
I do think if the defenders can kill these 2 guys, they can secure all of the rockets. Kermit may have the last handful of rockets on him right now. Gamer kills Nep from above, who's F1ing down after he's successfully killed 2 people. DT is running in, trying to seal or do something, but isn't able to. Kermit's going to continue rocketing the core here.
One more rocket. Remember, you got to break TC as well. You got to break TC.
No, it's going to be in a box.
Nades.
I'll crash out.
I'm
Is
dead.
that all of us dead?
I'm dead, yeah. How many lasers does this guy have?
Killed one.
It's crazy.
Stay alive.
I've got the egg,
Let's go.
Ready? You want to come back to raid base?
Alright. Everyone out.
Open it. Time is up. Guys, the raid is over. They have claimed the egg.
GG's.
I will say, how many rockets did you have left? 0?
I don't see any.
They did still a lot.
Not even close.
I checked your inventory. I literally think that was your last rocket. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, they had literally, I mean, 2 less rockets. They'd have lost, you know, maybe even 1 less. Yeah, I mean, it was hella close. Do the defenders want to say anything about the Raiders' strategy? Because they sort of switched strategies halfway through, didn't they?
No comment.
Sorry, it's still pretty fresh. So what lost us the raid was the walls not being at 100 HP when you placed them. That was something I couldn't get in my mind.
Yeah, it was half HP.
No, 200.
200. Oh yeah, raid block rating. It's like...
So that was something I couldn't get in my mind, and that then they realized it quick enough to shoot the wall, so I couldn't repair it afterwards. But that was, if you say it was 1 rocket, then that was what cost us the raid there.
There was a lot of fighting after the electricity went down. Just a little bit of sealing materials, or maybe if we didn't have raid block on the server, that'd have been your win. Like, it was so close.
The fun thing is, and you might want to put it in the video, we used our sealing mats, the metal and stuff, to craft windows and doors and seal the roof up and things that needed to be done. Like, so there was already like 90% of our sealing mats gone before the raid even started, but it didn't help.
For your defendability though, like there were multiple times where they were getting up onto the shooting floor, and had this been your base, they'd have been sectioned off and they'd been stuck, and you had auto turrets on your shooting floor. So they couldn't have just run around it so freely, and I think that really damaged your defendability, then being able to open it up and just take the shooting floor. If you had all your doors and everything up there, and you had all of your, you know, extra gear sets and beds and respawns and stuff, like, it'd be a completely different experience. Do you still think your base is much better than this one now that you've played out of it?
For us, yes, because we go in with the plan. Like, we have a plan, and as I said earlier, the plan is the important thing here. Like, we know how to defend that base to make the most out of it. We didn't really know it with this base. We need to get a feeling like which angles can we hold. Not a lot. And then we just need to go from there. So I still would pick my base as like the other base every time over.
I'm just going to F1 kill you all, and we're going to just go ahead and start TPing you to the next base. Alright, it's directly behind you.
Yeah, have some left. Oh,
Right, okay. Be careful, okay.
That's
They may
interesting.
they may have placed landmines about. I'm not 100% sure. I've got a slight suspicion.
But I'm just thinking though, if we only blow the gate, it's really hard to get a wall in there.
Alright. How many rockets can we get per...
I think you have 90 for this one, 10 extra.
90. Okay. We blow this TC next to the gate. We get TC, I place an auto turret on top of this building.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's go.
Yep.
When you step out the base, the time will begin. Good luck. Time has begun. Bob is stuck. Someone said to me I sound like Krusty the Clown the other day. I can do it really well. But actually...
Shut up.
No, that is actually a hell of an impression though.
Thank you, man. Man, I want to do voice acting, honestly. I need to get into it. Just the Krusty impersonator, that's all I can do. So the raiders are pushing up and they're getting their raid base down completely. Cry and Kermit behind that wall there, getting the base down. We have swapped out one of the raiders as one of them had to go. Bob over here, keeping an eye on the roof. It's not as easy to shoot through gaps and stuff on this base. I will say it straight away. One thing, in my opinion, peaks are better on this base, in my opinion. Kermit building the base up nice and quickly. Again, unopposed almost entirely. Westy and Dot, Lucky, both on the roof here. Let's go ahead and listen to them and see what they think is going on right now.
Oh, dude, this chaos is blocking.
Bro, I wasn't even peeking anymore. How did that hit me?
I'm done.
Is he shooting you through a pixel gap?
Yep.
What do you think of the raiders then, boys?
They definitely got a shot on him.
They do have 25,000 hours, so that's nearly 15 times your hours. This raid tower is going down absolutely no problem. Defenders inside the base getting held very successfully by the raiders. Got Lucky shooting out some of the base there, stopping the roof pieces being placed, but it's only a matter of time before that gets put down. And at this point, I think higher hour people would have pushed out, tried to find ways to harass this base and damage the raiders from different angles and things. Lucky gets a headshot, but also gets headshot very shortly after. Milk finishing off the base before healing himself. Lucky trying to full med over there and looking for a good angle on these raiders still. Westy just getting lit up every time he peeks, poor guy. Can't even look out the base without getting lit up by these raiders. Originally, I thought they were going to take the gatehouse and then start building off that, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. They're actually farming. They're farming the trees. This is outrageous. I assume it's to get a better angle from the raid base though. Cry gets absolutely beamed though. Let's go ahead and listen to the raiders now.
I can't see where he is.
Oh, to be fair, I can't see him, you know.
Yeah.
To be fair, I can't see him.
I don't actually know where he is. Like, I know where he is, but it's just
We're good to start raiding, by the way.
I can see through those gaps perfectly.
Yeah, I know where he is, but I can't see shit.
No, it's just you gotta like fully peek your body just to peek him.
Like Tonga?
Bro, it's sitting in that peak ladder thing tomorrow.
Bro, why'd you keep re-peeking it, bro? He keeps shooting you in your face.
I'm getting shot from the floor, right?
We can't see him because he's in
We're going for the TC. Go for the TC.
The defenders, even with the low hours, Brutalist Peaks might need a nerf soon because these raiders are getting absolutely deleted. I love Brutalist Peaks, but I gotta say, and I'm not the first guy to call out pay to win, and I was definitely one of the people that when there was whiteout kits and blackout kits and grassland kits and desert kits, I wasn't kind of the guy that, oh, if you're poor, you can't afford it. I definitely thought it was a little bit unfair, but I never really thought it made that much difference until I actually started seeing people in full whiteout kit holding and getting beamed and just disappearing into the snow. And I thought, okay, it's a little bit unfair, but a lot of servers have skin box, especially modded ones, and on a lot of vanilla servers, it did get a little bit unfair. You know, it did get a little bit unfair with all the skins. It went too far, and then we bring in things like Brutalist Peaks, where you can literally make pixel gaps. In the time that I've been talking about this, 4 or 5 raiders have been killed, and the defenders may have been tagged once or twice. That's how effective these peaks are. And let me remind you guys, these players have 1,600 hours combined. Bob here, tap firing, and then gets absolutely lit up. It's just no chance. Let's keep listening to the raiders.
Yeah, that's mine. I died and I was grabbing it from the other base. No, we're just pummeling their shooting for. Like, we can't have them sit on those fucking peaks, bro.
What, we're pummeling their shooting for, yeah? What, the Brutalist Peak? I don't know. I think it's just the peaks that are holding them.
Bro, like the second we get into this base, it's gonna be over. It's just fucking edge to get into.
Yo, Milk, I'm gonna use one of your smoke grenades on them.
Raiders refusing to accept that this base is better, saying that it's just as weak or it's weaker than the other one, but the peaks, they are saying the peaks are better, at least the Brutalist peaks are. Maybe Kermit's going to feel differently, but no, it doesn't go down. I thought it was going to go down there. Managed to get the med on just in time. Brutalist peaks are getting destroyed at the front here. I knew the Raiders would want to use 12 to 16 rockets on the roof here, getting rid of these Brutalist peaks. Let's go ahead and listen to the defenders, because they're starting to lose their valuable peaks, which are literally doing a huge amount of work holding these Raiders at bay.
Got one too.
Are you rebuilding the Brutalist peak?
Yes, it's the only peak I have. I need it.
It's so good.
Killed one.
Just keep pressuring them. Keep pressuring them. I'm trying to rebuild this peak right here.
Oh, they are not going to let these guys repair that. The Raiders are literally holding it. They don't want that Brutalist peak going back down. Another rocket comes flying in. It's on that stone right there. Lucky. Put down to 19 HP, will not be able to heal himself either. Wall ceiling goes down, but that's not what he needs right now. He's, however, repairing that stone. It's not the Brutalist peak that he wants. He needed to do the half wall. Another rocket goes on and it kills Lucky. Lucky doing a good little bit of sealing there, and that is immediately making the Raiders spray rockets, whether it's accurately or not. They're not letting that area of the base get rebuilt. That peak right there doing a huge amount of help, really slowing the Raiders' progress down. They're starting to see the seawall as well. Without that peak, I'm worried that the defenders might not be able to hold very well. There's not a huge amount of other peaks that they can use here. Maybe they can shoot through this, but they're kind of exposed. I don't know. Like, there really aren't a lot of angles. Like, it's something I really didn't see until my mod said it. There's not enough peaks on this base. There's some really good ones, but there's not enough. And like, you know, and just like my mod said, 8 rockets and it's all gone completely. And Bob's trying to make the jump, but he's not able to. Raiders are about to realize there's no way they can make that jump. And so Lucky is sealing again. He's got a ceiling down there. He's about to place a half wall. No, there's a regular wall. That's the difference that Brutalist peak makes. It's absolutely crazy. He nearly killed Milk, but got absolutely beamed. Westy holding on the roof here with a quarter wall. He is able to crouch right behind it, get a good look around, but again, worried about getting absolutely lit up. Nearly kills Milk there. You just got to tag him 2 more times. It gets headshot instead. Auto is doing some good work inside the compound here, but it does go down, and Kermit's being helped back up. 1 HV right there, right now. Oh, that's the clips that I record these videos for. This big play, this one big moment, just like Nep in the last raid. That one moment that completely changed the flow of the raid. Even if it was just for a moment, the Raiders are trying to figure out what they're going to do. I want to keep listening to them, because I'm curious what their plan is.
He's in there, watch out.
He's hurt. He's trying to put something in the fucking window.
Bro, you just ladder up, bro. Give me ladders.
Watch out, there's a turret there, Zach, you're laddering. There's a turret there.
Healing, I can't hold.
HV goes in. They're trying to get rid of that auto turret, I suspect. Bob's looking around.
Bro, who's in the sky? Oh.
Well, don't get out. Did they forget to put ammo in this?
Oh, watch out.
I'm done. He's in there. There's no ammo in that turret. There's no ammo in the turret.
Dead.
Wow, Lucky gets a great double kill with the M2 and gets immediately rocketed. That's why people hate rocket PvP, and this auto turret being offline, or at least doesn't have any ammo in, does kind of suck, but they're not able to get the M2 because of the positioning of... Oh my god, there's no guns in it. 20k hours, and they forgot to put guns in all 3 of these turrets. Oh no, that's not good. Another rocket goes on. Lucky gets rocketed again. Westy's coming in, needs to finish off Cry and then push in, I suspect. Oh, he's going to get 1 kill maybe. Kirky's helping him up. No, he's not going to be able to get him up. Kirky's still holding there. Westy's got the L9 on him. Losing that would be devastating, but he does get the easy pick on Kirky. Gets headshot straight away, and Bob comes jumping in, trying to grab a gun or something. Westy a little bit too slow to react there. Gets lit up a little bit more and decides to back off instead of losing his kit. Potentially just grabbing the M2 and getting it back into base would be a good shout. I don't know if he did or not. Great spray from Westy there. This tight little angle that the Raiders are having to force their way through. If 1 grenade comes out, doesn't quite do any damage. Shame these auto turrets aren't online, because these Raiders would not be able to push in this easily. What's going on with your auto turrets on your shooting floor, boys?
Not great.
They keep beeping, but they're not shooting.
They got no guns in them.
What?
Yeah, the shooting floor turrets have no guns in.
10k hours.
20.
Oh. Roof.
I think Nep was in charge of doing the turrets. I don't quite remember, but he's going to be in trouble when DT finds out.
He was too busy doing landmines.
Can we retake it together? Where are you?
I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom. Guys, fried enough to come down and look at an auto turret. This one has a gun in it. Dare him to come down and get this.
Oh. Yeah, they have full shooting point. Oh, there's no guns in any of them. What?
Defenders realizing there's no guns in half their autos. That is a tragic mistake, but also, I wonder how they didn't notice that. Lucky at the bottom here, looking to get a couple of kills on these raiders pushing in. The raiders are all just pushing straight in. Auto turret on the roof there is doing a little bit of work, and as they're opening up this area, it's making it a lot easy. Kirky just dies. That auto turret, like, he's not even trying. That was wild. I'm hearing some building down here. I don't know if it's from Lucky. Lucky does manage to kill Cry. Another one of the raiders comes rushing in. He finds an AK on the ground. Lucky gets killed while medding, but he does kill two of them. However, the other raiders are all just in the base and they're just raiding straight down, so it's not really slowing the raid progress, even though that was a good play and potentially killing that last guy would have been great. But obviously these raiders, there's 5 of them, you're so heavily outnumbered, it's so hard to play against that and constantly fight and med and seal and med, and you know he's dead, you know, they're just going to keep pushing you. Let's go ahead and listen to the raiders here.
Alright, M2's in base.
Yeah,
There's a bed here.
Oh, you got the M2? Nice.
I found a jump up here.
I'm bringing the cap. Just rocket this.
They're gonna
rocket.
Kill him with a rocket launcher.
Done AK in the base.
I cannot loot him, they got a turret here.
Oh my god, I'm whiffing hard. What the fuck? Holy shit.
He's still camp on.
You're oblivion. Bro, don't loot them. Whoever, just loot them.
I'm out of rockets, you got this. I'm holding with the
Here, 6.
Lucky outside with just the MP5, about to get pushed by Kirky. Finds a fantastic angle, wow. These angles, Kirky didn't even expect that, gets absolutely beamed. Mill gets killed straight after by Westy. Westy and Lucky both healing up. 3 raiders alive. Only one of them is down at the bottom though, and he's not got very much gear, and he's not got very much health either. Bob holding the top there. Lucky waiting for the other one to push in so he can kill him through that perfect little angle there again. Defenders not doing too bad at holding. Unfortunately, the raiders are just blown straight in. Now, I guarantee you they don't have enough rockets to go where to core. So the other raiders will need to push in. But Cry just jumps straight past Lucky without Lucky being able to react in time. Here comes Kirky. Kirky gets beamed. Lucky gets another kill on Cry, and Mill dies to the shotgun trap. 3 raiders dead right now.
You can if you go on the very back, you can back left side. You can loot it. It's fine. I'm dead to shotgun trap.
Raiders are incredibly close to the TC right now. The egg is right there. This is dangerous. Only 8 rockets away from getting away with everything. Lucky's out here trying to hold. He's shooting out the ladder, stopping the raiders from pushing in. Kirky and Bob out here can't really do anything. They're literally running up naked right now, trying to find gear and guns and whatever they can. Kirky gets a gun. More rockets going off inside the base. Let's listen to the defenders, because I don't know what their plan is right now, but apparently it's to keep killing any raider who dares pass this little seawall right here.
If you can come south side behind me, you can get a kit, I think.
Oh, they got a turret. They got a turret reaches all the way into our compound.
Yeah.
Oh, you used all the kids in this room.
It did take their whole team to kill you, to be fair.
A couple lives. A couple. Maybe 10.
While the defenders are happy with their kills on the seawall, the raiders are literally in. Like, I mean, they are in. Maybe they need to bring Boom in, but let's go and listen to them right now, because things are getting very, very tight over here.
Compound.
Left side compound.
Left side compound.
Lucky knows he's about to get pushed. It gets killed, unfortunately, by Bob. Kirky's downed again over here. So many dead raiders. They're just jumping in over the seawall. This seawall, very effective, actually. Almost works like a little, like a bottleneck of some kind. Like, they seem to be dead there constantly. Raiders looting full inventories of their own gear back. Westy's about to evaluate all the damage on their base. He's having a good little look around. Nearly kills Cry there. Cry holding over here. Westy about to peek him potentially. HV goes on there, kills Bob, but there's another one that he needs to get rid of. Cry finds an angle and kills him. The downside of having a perfect loop around the entire shooting floor that you can run around easily and quickly. Kermit is now rocketing what I assume to be where the TC is. This is not looking good for the defenders.
The only way up is through ladder hatches, so listen for the ladder hatch.
He's outside, he's actually outside, I'm pretty sure.
I'm dead. We have TC, go right side when you drop down, on the jump up.
There's both on the left side of the compound. But we need someone on...
Cry doesn't know his lefts and rights, unfortunately, unless he thought he meant right as you drop down.
They're destroying ladders and they're destroying ladders.
Just stay up there, don't go out.
Milk alone up there, deciding just to hold while Westy and Lucky are holding the Raiders from below, but Westy gets killed, Lucky gets beamed straight after, and the Raiders just need to bring some ladders up and they'll be able to get in easily. But the seawall again, slowing the Raiders' progress, they're having to boost each other in, rather than being able to all just move in together. Honestly, I might start putting seawalls on my base. Oh, there's Shogun Trap kills a third player, look at that. Man, these Shogun Traps on this base are absolutely lethal.
They're going out to the left side compound. Like, inner.
He's dead, he's dead.
Raiders killed him, but cautious not to push up whatsoever because they know there's a lot of shotgun traps all around this base. They're starting to move back in again. I wonder if they've got rockets on them or if they need to secure the rockets on this body here. That shotgun trap, again, very well placed. We can probably just about sneak past it. Let's find out. Kermit's able to do it right now.
I'm down.
Oh, you made it. He's opening doors, watch out.
I'm going back to the base of Golden Neck.
When you open it, time runs. Nice. Guys, good raid. Do you think this base was better than the other base? Do you think this team was better than the other team?
I think the players were not that good, but the base was cancer raids.
So you think this base was better, but the team was worse, and you think the last base was worse, but the team was better?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, it might not surprise you then. What I did was I asked a 20k hour team and a 1.6k hour team to both build a base, and then I swapped them. So they swapped bases.
Oh.
So this was the 1.6k hour team in a 20k hour base.
What?
So you're telling me the 20k hour players forgot to put weapons in the auto turrets?
Apparently! I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Check out the last one where I played Deal or No Deal in Rust with 3 teams, and subscribe down below, or consider looking over at my Patreon to earn yourself some rewards for supporting the channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.